Ron DeSantis holding a press conference, and behind him there were some students. I saw some reports on Twitter that they were high school students. So I think that adds to how ridiculous this is. And they were ruining his photo op. So here he is yelling at the students and maybe caught on a hot mic. Can't really tell. I'm curious if what your guys' perspective is on if he wanted to be heard or not. Yelling at the students for wearing masks.
You do not have to wear those masks. I mean, please take them off. Honestly, it's not doing anything, and we got to stop with this COVID theater. So if you want to wear it, fine, but this is ridiculous.
All right. Well, it's good to be at USF.
All right. So what's your guys' opinion? Did he want to be heard there? Do you think that he actually wanted to be heard? All right, let's just go. It's an 18 second by the hot mic, because I don't know. Even if he's trying to push this COVID denial agenda, not sure yelling at kids is a good look.
I mean, even when there's no difference between the audio level from when he walks up to them yelling at them and when he actually steps to the mic. I don't even know if you could call that a hot mic situation. Like, he wasn't caught in some like, oh, you can like turn up that volume and crank the reverb or something, and oh, we can make out what he says. Like, he clearly went on stage and loudly professed his anger at those kids wearing masks. And
he's tired of hearing about it.
But really, actually, to me, the most amazing part of it all is like, you can sort of, I feel like when he's yelling at them and stuff, they're sort of like, you could say like, oh, is he just one of those guys who's like sort of being a little bit like of a-hole, but like sarcastically like, oh, why are you kids wearing those masks? But the sigh at the end to me is so telling, because it shows that he is actually really frustrated that they were wearing those masks. Like, it angered him so much that they were doing that. Like, he literally threw a temper tantrum in front of the whole school there.
Yeah, and this is a workforce education cybersecurity. I mean, that's what it says on the podium. So I'm not exactly sure what this press conference is about. But like, I mean, Republicans are constantly talking about how they want to protect the kids, or like they're the advocates for the children. Meanwhile, they do not look like college kids. They look young. Meanwhile, he is yelling at kids in order to make that point. I mean, it seems like it might be a bit of projection. I don't know.
Well, first, I just want to say, how can Ron DeSantis tell if those kids are depressed under there, or if they're like, their mouth is covered by like duct tape that says "help me"? If they don't remove the mask, so that's just like a basic safety issue. Second, it's funny that he accuses them of theater, like he accuses the kids of wearing the mask for theater, when it's very clear that he needs them to take it off for the exact same reason. Yes. Because like, this is all about giving the illusion that things have just moved on. And if there are some people wearing masks in the photo, it just doesn't look that way. The optics are bad.
Right. I mean, again, it's not doing anything. Stop with this COVID theater. Please, I'm going to not respect your personal individual choice for my press conference, because it looks bad for me. I am trying to pretend like everybody in the state is on the same page of COVID denial. And your disagreement with me is a bit inconvenient.
Well, yeah, no, because that's how they conceive of rights. Like, rights are this internal struggle in our country between some groups against other groups. And in order for you to display that you have freedom, you have to take away other people's, you have to infringe upon their freedom. So, that works both ways. He feels like they're infringing upon his freedom by wearing a mask, and therefore he also feels like he should have the ability to infringe upon theirs to display his freedom by asking them to take it off or demanding they take it off. Although he gives them the option to keep it on if they really want to, after yelling at them that they don't work and they're shitty.